What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And in today's video, I have some Jeep news for you. It's been a minute. We've been waiting. They're just starting to get stuff in line for the 392 Gladiators. But now, it looks like we're about to get 5.7 liter Wranglers and Gladiators. Let's talk about it. Guys, before we get into today's video, I have to talk about the Ram 1500 and 2500 giveaways that we have. One from Goodies Popcorn being the Ram 1500, and one from the OBD Tech company out of New Mexico for the Ram 2500. Now, the big news today is the Ram 2500, as OBD Tech has launched 400X entries from now until Friday. So I know it's going to be a jam-packed day in terms of videos here at TK's Garage. You'll probably see it over on Auto Intel Daily as well. But 400X entries is live until Friday, or until they sell out of those entry posts, things that they have up on the website. So go check it out if you want. You can go to tk'sgarage.bigcartel.com if you're interested in jumping in and winning the Ram 2500 Bighorn at 400X entries. Now's the time to do it. But getting into today's video, let's talk about this. So I talked to my sources, and we really haven't been chopping it up as much lately as I probably should have been. And you can probably see that from the channel on TK's Garage. Ever since we got hit, and the channel got demonetized, I really wasn't pushing. It didn't make sense for me to just keep dropping stuff. We started focusing more over on Auto Intel Daily, which I'm probably going to continue to do that, because even though, they had fixed some of the issues and the monetization came back to TK's Garage, it's gone again. So we're still posting here. We're still going to do the stuff that we normally do here. And it's not like the channel still doesn't make money. We have sponsors. We have all of that stuff. It's just the pain in the ass stuff. And I'm not going to talk negatively about MCNs or whatever, but I understand that if you do ever join an MCN, all right, and they screw up something, or they mess up in terms of not checking something properly or following terms and conditions for monetization, it doesn't just affect them, it affects all the channels in their group, which was me, so, and a bunch of other channels. So it sucks, it is what it is, but we're working with it. And we'll still continue to post over here, but we'll be posting a majority of our content, I think, moving forward over on Auto Intel Daily. And I've debated whether I make that TK's Garage 2, because the other TK's Garage 2, that other channel, we ended up giving to a good friend of ours, and they're getting ready to do something with that channel. So maybe we'll make Auto Intel Daily TK's Garage 2, or maybe we'll just keep it Auto Intel Daily. I don't know. But so I'm talking with my sources, whatever, and we're chopping it up. I'm wishing, I asked people, I'm asking some of these guys, how was their Thanksgiving? And it's funny, because some of these guys that are European, like, they don't celebrate that shit. They're like, y'all Americans. And I'm like, don't y'all Americans. Y'all Europeans be taking y'all ain't never had a vacation. Y'all ain't y'all be taking the whole damn month of August off. Miss me with that shit. Like, August is the most unproductive month in Europe ever. Like, period. So miss me with that. But I always love it when the French and the Italians try to talk shit to me about American holidays. But anyways, so we're chopping it up, we're talking, and I'm asking where we're at in terms of Hemi production for the Jeeps, and they go, oh, there's so much Hemi stuff coming. I figured that the Cherokee was going to get a Hemi. That was just common sense. We know that it's got the new 4-cylinder Hurricane in it, the 2.0 liter, but we knew that it was going to get we knew that they were going to get a Hemi in there. So there's a 5.7 coming to the Cherokee. We know that. But now we know that the 5.7 is probably coming for, it could still possibly come from model year 2026 in Wranglers and the Gladiators, but we know for sure that it will be available for model year 2027. What does that mean? Well, it's December. It's almost Christmas. We're getting into the year 2026 really quickly. And those model year 2027 vehicles will start popping up around August and September of next year. So 6 to 7 months, you're looking at 5.7 liter Gladiators, 5.7 liter Wranglers, a 5.7 liter Summit, Cherokee. Basically, with these new fuel economy standards and the new rules that were dropped by the Trump administration this week, Stellantis is going big, heavy on the Hemi. And Butter the Insiders talked about the new Hemi, the new engine, the big V8 that's coming. And I thought it was a 426, but now we're hearing that this thing might be bigger than a 426. And it would make sense because I feel like it's almost a race now to see who can get the biggest engine into what, right? General Motors is developing bigger engines, bigger V8s. The new engines are bigger, so the 5.3 and the 6.2 are gone, and they're getting bigger engines there. I think they're going back to what they say, 5.7 and 6.4 or something along those lines. And then Ford's dropping an 8.0 liter power. So, I mean, it would make sense for Stellantis to follow suit and drop something massive. I don't know what it would be in terms of liters. I don't know what another fabled massive, big Hemi engine would be. I mean, I think the 426 is awesome. Just start dropping that thing in cars and trucks, all right? But I'm hearing from my sources that they're talking about going big for some products. And I'm here for it. I can't tell you how excited I would be to see big, giant Hemis. And it's not like, and I don't want to say like the 5.9, which was a Magnum or whatever, wasn't big. It's not like they haven't had big engines. We have the 6.4 now, the 6.2 Hellcat, but it's like, do we get some 7+ liter, 8+ liter giant, like Colossus Hemi, whatever they're going to call that damn thing? Do we get what the Mopar faithful are clamoring for? That's the thing. And it's funny though, because normally the French and the Italians hate our shit. They hate the Hemi shit. But it's funny now, it's like the board of directors, the guys that are on the Stellantis board, are coming around to being like, holy shit, we can actually make money on this American stuff, right? We don't have to be globalized. We can just focus in the biggest market in the world, which is America, damn it, and make things that people are going to want to buy. They're finally listening. I'm shocked. Well, you can expect to see it, like I said, probably around August, September of 2026. We're going to see some of those first 5.7 liter Gladiators and Wranglers. And it's happening. Why is it happening? Because they're making a key point on affordability for vehicles. The Trump administration is pushing so hard to make these vehicles affordable that's what they got to do. This is how they make it happen. It's the only way they're going to make it happen. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Are you excited for the 5.7 liter coming to the Jeep brands and things that, this is nothing new. Like, people have dropped 5.7s and Wranglers and stuff for years. It's just the first time that the company's going to do it. Anyways, until next time, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Make sure to go check out tk'sgarage.bigcartel.com and jump in on the Ram 400X giveaway entries for the 2500 Bighorn. And major shout out again to OBD Tech for dropping that for us. And until next time, stay petty, my friends.